every neon blue Pokemon in 5 seconds. 1 Pokemon, 2 Pokemon, 3 Pokemon, 4 Pokemon, 5 Pokemon. Welcome back for the bonus episode of our NeonBlue Art-locke challenge. This will be the final video for the whole challenge, and today we are going to be going through all of the builds we made throughout the Art-locke. This was the first time I have done any type of Nuzlocke. It is the first fan-made game I've ever done. It's the first Art-locke challenge I've done, so every single Pokemon that I caught I also made in my unique style, which is making Pokemon out of bike chains. So this is the first time I've done anything like this on YouTube. It was a super fun, super cool experience. So if you are also new to the channel, I highly recommend going checking out video 1 and following along through the challenge. With me, I do have every single Pokemon we made. We were close to the 50 plus range for the total number. Also, out of the 21 episodes, we had 21 amazing artists that submitted art for the thumbnails. We'll also make sure to review all of them and give them shout outs, which will all be down in the description below. So I have the builds behind me. Let's go ahead and dive into them. All right, we are kicking these off in chronological order. So we are starting out with our starter Magoats, the first Pokemon we got and the first Pokemon we made. Next up is Hoo-Hoo, aka Baron. Don't pay attention too much to the Pokemon in the back, they will make their appearances as well. Next up is Cubone, aka Blinkleton. This one did have a name change, starting out as Fast King and switching to Blinkleton. Next up is Billy the Slugma. This was one that I honestly never thought I would have on a team, but was an absolute monster throughout. Same goes for Meryl, aka Dawn, another key member of the team for the entire playthrough. Next up, we did have Sparrow, aka Lane. This one was a catch and straight to the box, but the design itself was pretty cool. Same thing with Sandshrew, aka Thompson. I wanted to have this one on the team, but it just never found its place. Up next, we have Talo, also known as Bird. Bird for a bird, and Bird was in the box. Up next is Skiploom, also known as Kelsey. This one was on the team for a very short period, but unfortunately kicked the bucket. Same thing with our Electrike Nigel here, a very short one. I ended up loving this build. His head was a little funky, but we made it work. Next up, we've got Azumarill, also Dawn. It eventually did evolve in our later episodes. And same goes with Magoats, finding himself turning into a Croconaw and continuing on chomping down throughout the playthrough. Up next, we had Mistrum, unfortunately a very short member on the team, as it did fall in, I think, the same episode as it was made. Grimer, aka Plasma here, pretty much straight to the box. A kind of simple, funky design, but didn't see much play through. Unknown C was our first non-capture here. I was very surprised to see an Unknown early in the game and didn't see much more after. Bellsprout, Ermin, a fantastic member, again one that I never thought I would ever use, but was a key member of our team. Mawile, Mango, loved making this design. The whole headpiece on the back ended up being really cool. Would have loved to use it if it had its Mega. We then did get Baron, Noctowl as well. Our Baron did pass out earlier in the game, but we captured him and kept him for the rest of the game. Ermin, our Weeping Bell, did evolve in that same episode that we caught it. And then in the next episode, we evolved it up to its Victory Bell. Each one of these designs just makes me love the Pokemon more and more. In that same one, we caught Melv, aka our Phanpy here. Phanpy? Phanpy? I'm not 100% sure how to say that one. Then we did also have our Ledian named Orin. This was one that was straight to the box. I love the design, but functionally it's just not all that great. We did have Anorith, Sebastian as well. I was really keen on getting this one evolved up, but unfortunately it just did not make it. Our Magoats did also evolve into a Feraligatr mid-game and was an absolute monster. Welcome to the final workshop shoutouts for the NeonBlue Art-locke. Today we are going to go through all of the thumbnail artists along with the art that they either approved or submitted for this series. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of them. They submitted some amazing pieces, so let's go ahead and break them all down. Alright, so these first two, admittedly, I did pull from the internet and I have not been able to find the original artists, and that was before I had the idea to work with local artists for all of these as submissions. Number 3, though, is by Usgmin off of Instagram. Number 4, the legendary Limtops, was a Discord submit. Number 5, we have the Rat King, also a Discord submit. Number 6 is Caligo Fakemon, found off of Facebook. Number 7 is Hyperagua Studios, also a Facebook and Instagram user. Number 8 is mine truly. I did make this large for alligator sculpture. Number 9 is MacX off of Instagram. Number 10, we have Balsar. Number 11, we have Lino, also off of Instagram here. Number 12, we have Archaeopteryx, which was a Discord submit. Number 13, we have Julian or Jules Draws off of Instagram. Number 14, we have Valkyrie off of our Discord. Number 15, we have Lottie, created by Lottie, makes some fantastic stained glass. Number 16, we have another submit from Archaeopteryx. Number 17, submitted by Billy G on Discord. Number 18, we have Andy off of Instagram. Number 19, we have Doodlebowl, also off of Instagram. Episode 20, Ty Ellis, amazing art, Instagram. And episode 21, Ryan Cortez, also Instagram, bringing us to our final builds, which was another one by me. And even though it's not for alligator, it is Totodile with his welding helmet that I drew. So that brings us to all of our thumbnails. Which one did you think was the most unique, and which one was your favorite? Go ahead and leave a comment down below, and again, make sure to go out and check out their links also in the description. Let's get on with the remainder of the builds. Seal was captured, but did not make the cut. Named Devin did spend most of its time in the box, but it was a fun and simple little build to make. Up next, Duskull Madura. This one took me a little figuring out, a little playing around with, but I absolutely love how his skullish face came together. Then we had Thacker, our Dust Tox. This one would have been a cool one to have on the team, but again, just as a bug, it didn't really find its place. We had Lickitung, then I have no words for this one. It can stay in the box forever. Never gonna use it, nope. Blinkleton did find its way evolving into a Marowak late game, and was an absolute key for a while until it passed out. We do also have our Zubat Calico, pretty much straight to the box here. Love Crobat, but didn't know if it would be in the game, so we didn't keep it. We also have Wablu, our Luigi. We did lose this one, but we caught him later again, thankfully. Beldum, the impossible Beldum. I threw so many Ultra Balls at this thing, and it's impossible. I could not catch it. Gengar, a quick add and a quick loss. One of my favorite simple builds that I've ever made. He just has a cool little design to him. Didn't stay on the team. Same thing goes for our Eradicate Massis. Caught, captured, boxed, no thank you. We have Victory Bell back here because again, we did end up losing him, but he came back. We also have a Togepi here. It did not actually come in the playthrough, but it was a build for an empty episode. We also have our Pidgeotto. It gusted itself, flew away, and escaped before we could capture it. Next up, we've got Billy, again, evolving now into a Magcargo mid-game here, an absolute treacherous member of the team, and crushing it. We did also catch ourselves a Machop, and named him Connor, because there's really just not a more fitting name I could have found for this little guy. We got ourselves Quagsire, named Joom, and unfortunately, even though I love this one, he's pretty good, he did find himself in the box. Another Graveler, another escaped, exploded, destroyed himself, just wasn't worth adding to the team in his own mind. We've got Psyduck here, aka Nora here. Love Psyduck, think he's goofy, just didn't have a spot for him on the team. Our team was pretty established. Same thing goes for our Snorlax here, Barry. made his way on there for a little bit, but just wasn't holding it up. We have our tiny little Voltorb, Phase On, caught in the same episode as our next one, and when you compare them, doesn't really compare to our Zapdos, aka Zaptor, who was captured, added to the team immediately, and then never left our team, being our key electric. We have Luigi back, captured as an Altaria in an alternate space, and absolutely loved having it back on the team. Plays did end up being a little bit of an HM slave, I don't like using that word, HM user. Hitmontop, Turvy. I got no words. He added the team, but he did also take down Fergie, and that was a hardship. We have Murkrow, a cool little mon, had fun making his hat. Murkrow here, Viz, captured, added to the box. Would have added if he could have evolved. Oxy, I was between this one and adding a Nidoqueen or Nidoking. Kind of regret my decision, but it was a fun build. Articuno, the one that got away. We already had our Zapdos on the team. It just didn't seem fair to let our Articuno join, so we let him fly. We have Tangela, the trashy, a cute little mon, but still this late in the game, just couldn't find himself on the team. Kangaskhan, I considered this one, but it was a lower level. This was a shiny. I did make that little mistake in the paint job here, but a pretty cool one. Lapras, we already had Dawn, we already had Feraligatr. Unfortunately couldn't add it, but this is one of my favorite builds of all time. And finally we have our Rapidash Aliana. Did make itself in game here, made itself to the Elite Four and our highest level mon. And then finally Moltres. We didn't actually encounter it in the game. It would have been a post-game ad, but the game blacked out, so I had to make it anyways. And finally, a quick review of our Elite Four team. We had Billy the Magcargo, Dawn the Azumarill, Luigi the Altaria, Turvy the Hitmontop, Aliana the Rapidash, and Zapdos the Zapdos. Unfortunately, we did lose our Feraligatr, aka Magoats, our starter mon, so this was our final team. Sad he couldn't make it, but this is the team that took on and beat the Elite Four. That's going to be it for our NeonBlue Art-locke challenge. That was every single one of the Pokemon that we made throughout the Art-locke. Make sure to leave a comment down below for which one was your favorite, if there were any evolution lines that you would like to see completed, and if you have any other ROM hacks or homemade fan games that you would like me to try this style on. I had a lot of fun with this Art-locke. I'm open to doing it again, so curious to see what you've got for me. Thank you again. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with anyone that you think might also enjoy it.